All right, Bivy setup number one. For fair weather, no rain, no bugs. This can be your ground sheet for cowboy camping. So what I like to do is you're just going to throw out your Bivy, and you already pre-installed your shock cord at each corner, so you can loosely stake it down. In case there's any wind, it'll just keep your system in place. So you can just use those little loops and just stake it down lightly. Then you're just going to put your sleep system either on it or in it. If there's no wind, you can just go ahead and use it as a ground sheet and just throw your whole system on top and be done with it. So no bugs, no rain, no wind. You're set. Now, if it is windy or it is buggy and not rainy, you can do one of two things. You can either, also if it's colder, you can add insulation by sleeping inside of it. So if it's cold, windy, and still no bugs, you can just sleep inside of it. You're going to add some warmth by being inside. It's going to keep your sleep system in place if it's gusty, and then you can just cowboy camp like this. If it's going to be buggy and you want to be zipped in, then obviously you're just going to go in all the way, and then you're going to zip yourself in. And then you can, if you want, you can set up a trekking pole, and you could tie up your bug mesh off your head like this, and then zip in. Just to know. So cowboy camping, that's it. In and out like that. If I was going to be getting in and out, I would, if I'm using a sleeping bag, I know some of you guys use quilts, which is great too. But again, if you want to do any of your cooking, yada yada, you're done for the night. This is just a chest zip Bivy, which also means it's lighter because there's less zipper. So then you slide in for the night. You can zip up your sleeping bag if you're just cowboy camping. That's it. Okay, if you have a buggy campsite, but no rain, you don't want to put your tarp. Here's a quick way that I found to set this up. Just like with any of this, if there's other knots or setups you like, feel free to use them. This just works for me. So first, I just removed one of the guy lines from the foot end here. Since it's just a girth hitch, you just unloop it. You're going to take it up here. I put one stake out here, and I'm just going to loop this and make a girth hitch using the mitten hook. I like to do the tip end of the pull down because if the ground's soft enough, you can kind of stick it in and help set it up for you. So that's tie out one. I staked out the head end already, and I'm just going to loop this around, come around once, and then down through itself. And then using the mitten hook, I'm just going to clip it onto the shock cord on this side and do the exact same thing over here. So just come around once, come down through the loop, and then come down to the shock cord here. And now you can kind of move the pole around a little bit here, but just get equal tension on all of them. And with the 3 tie outs here, it's pretty secure. So then to have the adjustability here with your bug mesh, if you want, you could just take this off. Actually, sorry, you don't need to do that. Just make a girth hitch with your loop, because you already have a bowline knot. Just pass that over the top. And then put the shock cord here at the end. If you want, you can put this up here on the handle somewhere. And then once you get in, you can pull this and it'll lift it up off your face there, and then zip in, and you've got your bug coverage for the night. That's it. For those buggy nights, but with no rain, just zip it up. And she used the cord adjuster to keep the mesh off her face and the bugs away.